All right. There's a couple things I want to talk about in this video. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous to make this video. Not nervous, but just uncertain because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my point across. But something has been compelling me to make this video, so I'm gonna give it my best shot anyways. All right, so I want to take you guys back in time a little bit and try my best to help you guys to understand where my mind has been, you could say, for most of my teenage years. I think for the most part of my teenage years, and most of us can probably relate to this, but I've been a very distracted person. I haven't necessarily had a higher life goal. I haven't really necessarily had any consistent goals or anything like that. I started smoking marijuana whenever I was pretty young. I have used social media since I was pretty young, like excessively. I've played video games pretty much most of my life growing up, and I think that the combination of all of those things has really attuned my mind to being very easily subjugated to short-term reward circuitry, something of that sort. And I've never really, I don't want to say I haven't achieved anything, because I have achieved stuff that I am proud of. But for the most part, it's not really been a good experience. I've struggled with aimlessness. We'll just call it aimlessness for a while. And I did have good, I still do have good habits. I got into working out pretty young. So I'm grateful for that. I've probably been working out for about 3 years now. Maybe ever since I was 15, 16, something like that. But anyways, I'm grateful for that. That's built a lot of good habits and brought me a lot of good achievements. I've also worked a couple of jobs, but nothing too crazy. And so I've always sort of struggled with this sense of aimlessness, not having a goal. But I will say, on the contradictory to that, when things were better, when I was less distracted in moments that I've always been aware of this problem. And so I think subconsciously, my mind has always tried to bring me away from it. And I think everyone knows that being chronically addicted to stuff like video games, social media, marijuana is not good for you. You just kind of sit around, and that's really all you want. That's really all there is on your mind, those things. And you never really think long term. I'm not entirely blaming myself for it, because this is an experience that I know many, many, many other people also experience. But I want to talk about how my mind lately has kind of shifted away from that, and really I'm making this video to express my gratitude for whatever events that have happened that have changed my mind in this sense. I feel like over the past couple of months, things have seriously changed for me. I've really, really gotten a grip on my responsibility. I think that I'm emotionally maturing a lot. I'm starting to understand and develop complex ideas in my brain, and for the first time in a while, I'm kind of able to make myself set aside short-term gratification for a greater cause. I've been grateful enough to have found very good influences on the internet, such as Jordan Peterson, Joe Rogan, Andrew Huberman, who else? Robert Greene. He made the book Mastery. And I think I've been heavily influenced by those great thinkers. Whenever I listen to them speak and articulate their ideas and philosophies of life, it resonates with me. And the more and more I study into philosophy in general, and the more I look into, what my greater sense and purpose in this life is, I think I've been able to find a reoccurring theme that really resonates with me. And so therefore I've been able to set up kind of a goal to work towards. And this goal is so great that it transcends a lot of my desires and wants for immediate pleasure. It's kind of like maturing. I think this is a more complicated way of describing maturing. But anyways, I think that life goal is, well, here's what Jordan Peterson says you should do. He says that you should set your sights at the highest possible goal you can possibly achieve. But not only that, it should be a goal or a sight that both benefits yourself and the people around you. And so whatever that is, whatever you can find that is, whatever you can find that is for you, can really, really help you mature and transcend, and to find your higher purpose or calling, whatever you want to say. I think that what I found that I like to do, I really like knowledge. I like to learn things. I like to learn about philosophy. Currently, I'm studying Plato. Very simple, I know. He's very basic foundation of philosophy. Anyhow, but I think what I want to do is I want to learn a lot and I want to be able to take what I learn and teach and inspire other people. And I want to do this because I want to teach people this model of life, because I think it's helped me a lot lately. Now it's only something that it has recently kind of come upon me, so we'll have to see how it holds up, you know. Like, I really hope I don't fall back into distracting myself as much as I have been in the past. Like I said, there has been moments where it's been better growing up, and as I also have said before, it's kind of a reoccurring theme for me. This idea that I want to be the best version of myself, for myself and for others. I've contemplated a lot, and I just don't see the point of yearning for material, as corny as this sounds and as stereotypical as this sounds. I don't really yearn for like material success, for material things in general. What I want to do in my life is be knowledgeable enough. Well, I shouldn't say enough. I want to be knowledgeable, and I want to endeavor into things that I like to do, which currently is, you know, learning and pursuing kind of this goal. And I wanted to be the best for the people that I have around me and in my life. And I want to be able to also reach out and connect to other people, perhaps on the internet. And I want to also be able to inspire and to show people that you really can manifest a higher reality for yourself, something above distraction. You can't escape it. You can escape negative cycles and you can form a better life for yourself. And you can also, I believe that everybody has the potential to become something very, very great. But in order to achieve this potential, you know, you must find your higher goal and higher passion, drive, whatever you want to call it. You must find this. You must take this path of what Jordan Peterson calls it, of adventure. And adventure is responsibility, and such as that. I'm not really able to quite articulate the ideas that I have in my head and the experiences that I've experienced so far from undertaking this process. But I think that I'm just making a plan. I'm trying to just make some sort of plan. You know, a bad plan is better than no plan, which is what I've had many, many times in the past. So I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I don't really know what I'm doing making this video. But I think I'll probably make more videos like this, of this sort. I'm gonna just throw it into the world and see what happens out of passion and for the love of this, for the love of chasing philosophical knowledge, practical knowledge, political knowledge, I've been praying lately to open my eyes to a greater purpose, I've been praying to God to help me find a greater purpose. And I've also understood and taken on the idea that prayer and religion is more than just voodoo. I really think it's, I don't want to say voodoo, but I've learned, I should say this, okay? I'm going to rephrase it like this. I've learned the power of prayer, and I've learned the power of really manifesting and putting my mind into certain places. And in doing so, they say you go where your mind is. And so, I've been doing that a lot through prayer, and I think I'm unlocking and changing myself. I'm unlocking a sense of purpose, a sense of gratitude for my life, and a sense of yearning for the things that I like to do, which, as I've said before, I really think is to learn. And adventure into my life, and do good things for other people, and do good things for myself. I think that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me. I hope you guys did listen to me and kind of got an understanding or a sense of what I'm kind of talking about. And maybe this resonates with some of you guys. Anyways, be safe out there, all y'all. Have a good day. And I'll see you in the next video.